Welcome back. I hope you're doing great. As a part of this video, we'll understand the functionalities of a computer. Isn't it better to understand the functionalities of the computer with an example? Let's do that. Aha, look at this. Yummy mangoes. Let us say you want to make a juice out of these mangoes. What will you use? You would use a juicer. Then by using a juicer, you take these mangoes and make a juice out of it, right? So here if you see, we have yummy mangoes that can be considered as a input. Juicer is processing these mangoes and making a juice out of it. Juice can be output. It we have an input, we have a juicer which is processing the mangoes, and at the end we'll get an output. This example we can use to understand the functionalities of a computer. So there are few important functionalities of computer. They can be classified into 5 important functions. First and foremost thing is computer takes the data as an input. If you are trying to perform calculations or computations, data can be taken as an input from the computer. What will happen is whatever the processing you want to do, right? Those instructions are already stored as a part of the computer's memory, isn't it? So whatever the processing you have to do, instructions are stored in the memory of the computer. Then what will happen? Data will be taken as input. Instructions or data will be stored in a computer storage and processing happens. As a part of the processing, the input data will be converted into useful information that can be regarded as an output. It generates the output by processing the input. It's like a mango is grinded by a juicer to make a juice out of it. Here, output can be any useful information which user wants. In the end, it generates the output. One of the very important thing is the feedback. What exactly is the feedback? Do you think what are the processing you want to do? It will have only one input and only one output? Not necessarily. There will be series of inputs and series of outputs. Input 1, input 2, input 3, and there will be output 1 and output 2. Feedback occurs when outputs of a system are routed back as an input. Let me repeat. Feedback occurs when outputs of a system are routed back as an input in some computations. That is when feedback happens. So these are the important functionalities of the computer. Computer takes an input, processes it, gives an output, and stores the data and instructions. And the last one being feedback. Awesome. You have a wonderful time. Thank you.